Good morning, beautiful people. Logan here with Presently Impermanent. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the third chakra in the Hindi system, the solar plexus. So, the solar plexus is really, really cool because it has everything to do with personal power. From Sanskrit, Manipura is the name. You don't need to remember this, but it is the dwelling place for the jewel or the gem. And ultimately, this is called the lustrous gem. It essentially is where your personal power and your unique capability to spread your light into the world exists. And so it very much is a gem. It's a diamond. It's a ruby. It's whatever it is for you, but it's that thing that's hiding inside that you have to excavate on your own to get it out to show to the world. The location of your solar plexus is going to be between your navel and your sternum. So it's going to be around here, right? You can push down; you kind of feel it in your intestines. But essentially, this area, it's in between sacral and heart chakra. Okay, and it's associated with the color yellow. When you're thinking of yellow, when you're trying to work with this chakra, close your eyes, concentrate on the area, and you can think of the sun. It's the easiest way to associate yellow, but just imagine a big ball of yellow energy right here in this area. The element is fire. This is your fire within. This is your desire and your passion to move forward and actually like attack the things in your life that you feel you deserve. If you want to work on this chakra as well as using the color yellow, you can use the sound ram. Ram. You can repeat that multiple times while you're sitting in a meditation practice. Essentially, these sounds work through the vocal cords. Your vocal cords, which we'll talk about with the throat chakra, are really important for manifestation. The animal associated with the solar plexus is actually the ram, which is interesting. So the ram is known for strength. It's known for wisdom. It's known for bravery. It's known to continue, to keep going the distance, to have the belief within. And the organs associated with the solar plexus. So you have your actual nerve plexus in this area, digestive organs, and immunity. So that digestive organs are really important spiritually because it's how you digest what's going on in your life. With a lot of people with their solar plexus blocked or not fully empowered, it can be hard for them to digest what's actually happening to them because they might have other dreams and desires that they want to go and attack, but they don't have the belief in themselves to move forward into it. And so this is really the cool thing about the solar plexus is very much is the sun. If you imagine the sun does not stop shining when there's clouds around. It just keeps shining. And it's not worried that the clouds are going to be there and keep blocking it forever. It just keeps pushing its lustrous gem into the world. And when the clouds disappear, everybody gets to enjoy it. So in your life, if you're not feeling fully in your power, it's remembering that as long as you're connected to yourself and you go deeper and deeper and you understand yourself and you work on your chakral system, and you work on being a more spiritual person, connecting more to God, that the sun and the diamond that lives inside of you cannot not exist. It has to exist. It always does exist. But the more you practice and become aware that this is actually a thing, and your power cannot be dictated by external influence, the better your life's going to be and the more you're going to step into it. Really cool. The unconscious beliefs about power, success, and deserving of both. So this has probably been one of the ones I've had to work on the most. When I was younger, and I'm only talking a year or two ago, I had so much doubt, and for the past 4 years of my entrepreneurial journey, I was pretty much just the sun with clouds around it all the time. Never being able to imagine a world. Well, I always imagined a world that could be better. That's what kept pushing me. But I had so much fear coming up, and it was these unconscious beliefs that I couldn't be powerful, successful, and deserving of both of those things. And it's the clearing of those unconscious beliefs that allows us to get closer and closer to the diamond that resides within us. Um, it's our ability to succeed in the world, right? When you feel powerful, when you feel that you do deserve success, you're just going to be more successful. People are going to be attracted to you. People aren't going to feel weird energy from you about, is this guy going to take my money? Does this guy have ulterior motives? You're just going to be shining, and people want to be around that. They will very much see you as a diamond, and people want to be around diamonds. They want to be around luxurious things. This is also your internalized belief about your special place in the world. So God has created all of us differently. We may have very similar things that go on, but there's not one human that is the same. We're extremely unique, and therefore we all have lustrous gems residing inside of ourselves. And so, how do you believe you are special in this world? How do you internally perceive your uniqueness and your authenticity that only you can provide to the world? That's very much the solar plexus. I'm a special person. And it's not getting a participation trophy. It's understanding that every single one of us has unique gifts and powers that we can unlock if we choose to go deeper within ourselves. And then finally, this is my favorite one. The belief that you are divinely guided equals having the best performance in life. So a lot of people try and control their reality, right? And so the sun is not trying to control anything. The sun just does what it does. And when you activate this lustrous gem and you fully embody and understand how unique and how beautiful you are, you will connect to God. Because when you fully understand that, how could you not be connected to God? Wow, He's made everyone so unique. Wow, He's given me all these special powers. Wow, I can let go of control because I am a diamond. I don't have to try and be anyone else. That is when you step into the feeling and the belief and the embodiment of being divinely guided, of following God's plan and allowing your life to unfold as it's supposed to, rather than you trying to control it to get outcomes to prove that you're a lustrous gem. How do we improve these areas? So first and foremost, of course, if you meditate or you don't have a meditation practice, start meditating. You can turn on sounds on YouTube just for the solar plexus. Focus on the ram sound. Also focus on the color yellow. Imagine the sun beaming into this center solar plexus area. Really ask yourself, what is your purpose in life? What do you want to be doing? What does your future look like? What would your ideal future look like? If I gave you Harry Potter's magic wand and you could change your reality into whatever you want, as magical as you want, what would that look like? This will get you deeper to what your purpose is. You don't need to know your purpose. You don't need to go, boom, I know exactly what I want to do with my life. Purpose very much is you walking in the nighttime with a flashlight that only goes 3 feet. You can only see 3 feet ahead of you, and you can only take those steps 3 feet ahead of you. You don't know what else is going to happen. And this goes back to being divinely guided. If you're truly divinely guided and you believe in God or the universe and in its methods for creation, you won't worry about your purpose and your plan being 10 years in the future. It's important to look at your 10-year plan to see where your mind's at now, but purpose is very much just moving forward in the next best thing that you can do. And oftentimes, your purpose is related to the things that scare you the most. I mean, for me, when I first started my entrepreneurial journey, I was scared shitless of YouTube. I can't even tell you how petrified I was. I shot 88 videos in a year, and every single video I shot, I had severe anxiety to the point where now I can shoot a video and it's just fun. So that was because I kept stepping into the darkness and moving forward. Where are you blocking your power? What are the things that people see inside of you that you're not fully embodying? I want you to go and ask 5 close friends or family members. Just send them a text message or talk to them and just say, "Hey, I'm doing a project to understand myself more deeply, and I'd love to know 3 things about myself that you see in me that I might not be able to see that is my superpower." And when you ask this, you might actually find a lot of things that you don't know. On top of this, we have personality tests. There will be a link below that will allow you to understand yourself more. And we actually have a section that shows you your superpowers, your lustrous gems, in order to fully embody those and understand your purpose more and what you're supposed to be doing in the world. Get out, get into the sun more. A lot of the clients I work with, they might live in areas that don't have a lot of sun. The clients that I have who do live in sunny areas, they're just infinitely more happy. I live in Brazil right now. I'm way happier than I was living in Colombia because there's just way more sun here, at least in the city I live. So sun's really important. Being in tune with nature, being around nature, the sun just gives you so much energy. Assertiveness. What did I write here? Okay, yeah. So assertiveness. This is if you want to succeed in the world, right? You have to be able to be assertive. And what that means is it's being fully embodied in what you're supposed to do right now. It's understanding how much of a diamond you are. And it's not allowing other people or other things to get in your way or affect you and make you reactive. And so you don't need to be assertive in an essence of being an asshole to people. Being assertive is actually really important in order to assert your own needs in reality. And so when you start becoming more divinely guided and when you start stepping into this more, there are going to be a lot of people, family members, friends, um, people who aren't your friends, but you'll see that they aren't. They're going to come up and they're going to start trying to do the same thing that they've always done with you, which when you step into this, you will change internally and they will begin to feel the shift and they will want to drag you down. This is called crabs in a bucket. When a full family or full ecosystem of crabs get caught by fishermen, they're all trying to climb up to get out. One of the crabs is at the top. He's about to jump out, and all the other crabs pull him down so they can get there first. All of them end up dying. And so you need to have assertiveness in your life in order to assert your needs, your boundaries, and what you want. And the more that you do this, the more you'll uncover this actually. And so what I recommend you do is have tough conversations with people. You know what kind of things are going on right now in your life where you might be thinking about all the time, oh yeah, when I had that conversation with that friend and we got into a fight, I'm still thinking about that. Well, this is unresolved, right? So if you want to unblock your chakras, you have to start resolving the conflicts that reside inside of yourself. And what will take away from your power more than anything is your relationship with other people and allowing them to make you passive. So when you can start asserting your needs and asserting who you are as a person by letting other people know, I won't be putting up with that behavior anymore. When you did this, I felt this way. And in the future, I'm going to need this. It's a very good template you could use. It's from a book called Nonviolent Communication. You state the objective truth. So when you on October 23rd, do you remember that trip we went on? The person goes, "Yeah." Do you remember when you threw ice cream on me and then called me a poopy pants in front of everyone? The person will either say, "Yes, I remember that," or they'll say, "Oh, I don't remember it happening that way." And then you go, "Okay, well, how do you remember it happening?" And then they'll tell you. And then you can agree to disagree. And you can say, "Okay, well, I saw it this way." And then you can say, "When that happened, I felt very disrespected. I felt terrible inside my body, and I never wanted to be your friend again. And right now I feel this way. I feel I do still want to be friends, but moving forward in the future, I'm going to need you to never do that again. So you state how you felt, state how you feel now if you want, and then you state your need, and then you ask them, is that something you'd be willing to do if you're asking to continue the relationship, whatever. Or if you have a conflict with a business partner, you could ask them, this is my request for what we're going to be doing. So solar plexus is really cool to work with. Really focus on just, this is the power center. When you can feel energy here, I can feel it right now. It's just, you're shooting a laser beam of the sun into your reality. And as you are stepping more and more to the diamond that you are, the more people are going to see you shine. But it doesn't matter about other people seeing you shine. It's about feeling it inside first. And when you can feel it inside, your reality will change completely. So that is all for that I have for you today. We will be talking about the heart chakra, one of my favorites, tomorrow. Ciao.